We had somebody call me at 5 and tell me they weren't feeling well. So we've lost our female singer tonight. But you're going to have to deal with a lot of testosterone in the room tonight because we got 2 men that can sing, and they're going to have to sing more than they were going to sing. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, kicking things off here shortly, we're going to have Matt Hardy, and then we're going to have some Craig Lewis. But first... Beautiful. All right, before we start now, I just want to have a quick reminder to everybody to support the people that are supporting us. You've seen the advertisers. I'll tell you about them tonight. But please, at the very least, when you go into any of these shops, be sure and tell them that you appreciate them supporting live music and music in general. But right now, to kick things off, look who we've got here. No, that's not who we have here. Stop it. Yeah, we'll get back to him in a minute. But I've lost my camera for him. I had it all set to go. There he is. It's Big Matt Hardy. And are you ready to sing for us tonight, Matt? To do that voodoo that you do so well?
Yeah.
Now you're kind of known as the Journey guy. Do you know something about Journey or
A little.
All right, well,
A little.
do your best.
We'll let the people here judge.
All right.
When the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay, ooh, I wanna be there
Yes, Matt Hardy again. How about that? You know, they kind of liked you the other night. We had a lot of nice comments and a lot of great stuff going on. We had a lot of views. So I think I'd like to hear another one if you got one in you.
Yeah.
All right. Another Journey tune?
Whatever you
Do you
feel
mind?
like. Whatever you feel like.
All right. And you've stretched your vocal cord. There's some high notes in this
A
one.
little bit.
All right. Go get you some.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, highway run into the midnight sun. All the wheels go round and round, round my mind. All the restless hearts, well, they sleep alone tonight. They're sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. And right down the line, it's been you and me. And loving a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you still got me, and I'm forever yours, faithfully. Circus alive under the big top world. We all need the clowns to make us smile. Through space and time, always another show. Wondering where I am, I'm lost without you. Oh, and being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers when they find love again. I get the joy of rediscovering you. Oh, girl, you stand by me, and I'm forever yours, faithfully. Thank you.
Can I just say, holy cow, Matt Hardy. He'll be back up in a little bit. Going to hear from Craig Ferguson next. Or, excuse me, Craig Lewis next. All right. The Barn Restaurant right across the street here on Airport Highway. Great place to eat. The food's fantastic. And I eat there all the time, and I don't ever seem to get tired of the food. And when you eat there all the time, that's a big statement. But anyway, their food's good. The conversation at the Barn is sometimes hilarious. It's a great place to just sit and take the temperature of America. Sit there and listen to what folks are saying, what they're thinking, and you can hear them. Everybody's talking in there. And they're talking politics. They're talking all kinds of stuff about a little gossip. It's a fun place to go. You'll enjoy it. It's a family restaurant. They got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everybody's welcome. You'll get your food with a little bit of sarcasm. For example, their shirts say, order what you want, eat what you get. And that's pretty much the deal there. It's great, though. They've got Chrissy, who owns the place. She's a lot of fun. You got KJ, who's cooking the food, and he's full of attitude and fun. It's a lot of fun. They're also in the process of getting a little facelift. They're getting a little bit more every week, and it's just a cozy little spot. The food is good. The wit is sharp. Try the Barn next time you're out this way, and tell them that Jeff Lamb sent you, because, they might, they'll do nothing for you. They won't do anything. But listen, seriously, any of these advertisers I talk about, be sure you tell them you heard about it here, because if they don't know that this is working, that you're hearing this and you're supporting them, be sure and thank them, if nothing else, for supporting live music. And tonight we have an exception. It's not live, but it's great singers, because I had a band cancel, and I thought, these guys are around. They're great people that are singing. They just don't have bands to get up here and perform with. So anyway, we've got a new singer out there for you right now. He's just a young kid, just starting out. And I think you're going to get a kick out of him. There he is. He's just a puppy. Look at him.
Very young.
He's just a starter kit, what he is. Yeah. It's one and only Craig Lewis. And Craig, are you in voice? Are you ready to go? Are you tuned up?
Let's do it.
Do you need a note or anything? Or
No, we're okay. Go
Note from
ahead.
home?
Me.
How about we just get you a note from home
Sounds good.
saying it's okay for you to be here tonight?
Is it
Because
okay?
you're kind of young.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, song I wrote for Tom Jones. Didn't I? I wrote this, didn't I?
I think so.
All right, there you go. Waiting for it to pop up on the old go-around here.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw her flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? I could see that girl was no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no man can be free. At break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and opened the door. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, just couldn't take anymore. Hey, Hetero Mamacita, come quick, we sell green stamps and tequila. Hey! She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come and break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take any more. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take any more.
Oh, that's Craig Lewis. Now, don't leave. You're doing 2 in a row. Do you need to stretch or something?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and...
Are we a commercial or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's 2, then me, then 2, then me, then 2. It's a math thing.
So what do we got, 6?
I don't know. We'll get there somewhere. But now you're going to do a tune called Houston, and I like this version.
Okay.
Go get you some.
Like it. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Ah, honey, Houston means the last day until we're through. Well, honey, you and God in heaven above, Lord, I love what I do. Love what I do. Oh, but Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Yes, singing at the world's biggest rodeo show was a great time for me and the guys. Ah, but when I'm away from you, honey, time always never flies. And sleeping all alone at that holiday hotel sure makes the cowboy blue. But here I am in Houston and I'm one day closer to you. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Ah, honey, Houston means the last day until we're through. Well, honey, you and God in heaven above, Lord, I love what I do. I love what I do. Oh, but Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Come on. Hey. Yeah, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Ah, honey, Houston means the last day until we're through. Well, honey, you and God in heaven above, Lord, I love what I do. I love what I do. Oh, but Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Yeah, honey, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Come on, honey.
Oh, there he is. Nice job there, Mr. Lewis. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to take a moment here and talk about my friends over at Fast Lane Auto Repair in Maumee. These guys get your car fixed. I don't care what's wrong with it. They'll fix it. They don't do body work. That's a whole nother place. But they will, if it makes your car run, they'll fix it. They know how to do that. Fast Lane Auto Repair in Maumee is getting cars ready for fall and winter. These guys do it all, everything except, again, body work. But if it makes your car move, they repair it. They're honest as the day is long. And ladies, everybody's heard these horror stories about women taking their car to get it fixed and getting taken advantage of. A guy telling you need blinker fluid. You know, these guys aren't those guys. These guys are great. I trust them. And I'll send my daughter to them and glad to do it. As a matter of fact, I am sending my daughter to them to get her brakes done. Those are pretty important. Brakes are real important. And I'm sending my daughter to them because I trust these guys. They fix your car right the first time. They don't charge you an arm and a leg. Winter's coming. Don't get stuck out in the cold. Let Fastlane service your car before it breaks. Wipers, battery, cooling system, tires, lights, brakes. The safety of you and your family is their top priority at Fastlane. Call them today at Fastlane and Mommy. Tell them you heard about it here and tell them you want to get in and get the old Jeff Lamb special. There isn't a Jeff Lamb special, but that way they know you heard it here. You know, lie your butt off. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. We've got some good singers here, huh? And I think it's time to hear from another one of our good singers. They call him Matt Hardy, and I'm not sure why, but they do. I guess that's all you'll answer to, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get him up here. This is a little different than the normal show. There's a lot of rotating and mouse pushing and all that stuff. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Hardy, another Journey tune, Separate Ways on the Man Cave.
Now
Hardy. Wow.
Thank you.
Now, Matt, a lot of people, they love your journey, but a lot of people have no idea that you can do some Elvis, too.
Elvis.
Yes, sir. So here's Matt doing some Elvis very, very well. Check this out, folks. If you love his journey, you're going to love his Elvis.
My Elvis on. There we go, baby. There we go. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you, when I called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and so bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. Someone said that the world's a stage and each of us must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Oh, Act 1 was where we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and you never missed a cue. Well, then came Act 2. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why, I've never known. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me, and I had no cause to doubt you. But I'd rather go on hearing your lies than to go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. And if you won't come back to me, then they can bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Thank you.
Holy cow. How about that? Hi. So here's something. It sure was, wasn't it? Holy cow. Anyway, I want to take a moment to tell you about my friends at Backyard Barbecue. They're back, baby. Open every day at 11 a.m. They're following all the safety recommendations for both their staff and their valued customers. With all the talk about their other food at Backyard Barbecue, the ribs and all the barbecue stuff, it's amazing to me that a lot of people don't know they have the best burgers in town. Come on out, give them a try. See for yourself. They also feature large portions of pork, chicken, even turkey. They also have a full bar and a huge craft beer selection to wet your whistle. Oh, yeah. The fun and the great food is back at Backyard Barbecue and Booze. They're located 2600 West Sylvania near Douglas. Well, gee, who could be at the microphone now? Anybody we know? Oh, look. That's not Matt Hardy at all. No. You know who that is? That's Craig Lewis.
It's a little guy.
The tiny, petite little fella.
Yeah, it's a little one.
You got one for us? How about this? How about you do this one? I love this one by you.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Smoke from a Distant Fire on the Man Cave.
met me here on your way to paradise. You pulled the rug right out from under my life. I know where you go till I knew where you come home late last night. 'Cause your eyes had a mist from a smoke of a distant fire. Lord, I was stung, should have seen it come a long time ago. When I realized the reality gave me a role. If the things are the same, then explain why your kiss is so cold. And the mist in your eyes feels like rain on the fire in my soul. Flying is crying, upsetting, and getting nowhere. It don't stack up, so slack up and pack up. I just don't care. On your way out, don't you drown with the dream of what's on to the ground. Yeah, yeah. I just like to know, do you love him or just making time? By filling his glass with your fast-flowing bittersweet line. He'll have it to taste when you come home late some night. With your eyes in a mist from the smoke of a distant fire. Your eyes in a mist from a smoke of a distant fire. Girl, your eyes in a mist from a smoke of a distant fire. Girl, your eyes in a mist from a smoke of a distant fire. Girl, your eyes in a mist from a smoke of a distant fire.
Yeah, there he is.
Needed a bro there.
Yeah, they call him Craig Lewis. And he's got another tune for you right now. He's got one in the chamber. I just got to bring it up for you. That's one you'll probably send out to your brother Arnie, who's probably watching in California.
I hope so.
All right. Arnie weighs 35 pounds. That's why this song is so good for him.
The road is long with many winding towns that leads us to who knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong enough to carry him. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. For I know remember me. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. If I'm Aladdin at all, I'm Aladdin with sadness that everyone's heart isn't filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on the way there, while not share, and oh, does it weigh me down at all? He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He's my brother. Yeah. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He ain't heavy, he's my brother.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That is Craig Lewis right there. Unbelievable. Well done. All right. Let me just thank yet another sponsor here, if you got a minute. And even if you don't, let me get into this. In these unprecedented times, Towers Armory is open and stocked with thousands of firearms, ammo, accessories, inventory to meet with your safety and security needs. From shotguns, pistols, AR-15s, 9mm ammo, lots more. Now, we're open from 10 to 8, Monday through Saturday. Towers Armory is buying from all over the U.S., and with all the new vendors they have, these shipments are coming in every single day, and they've got the most popular, hard-to-find items coming in as well. And with all of that, these projects that you're taking on at home, now's the perfect time to build your dream AR, especially if we're going to get locked down again, as it looks like it might be circling that way. You want to get these things, you got some projects to do. They've got the tools, parts, and accessories, and knowledgeable staff that can help you pick the parts that you'll need. They're here for all your safety and security needs. And remember, it's always better to have protection and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's a terrible position to be in. Come to Towers Armory and get your family protected now. Follow us on Facebook for your daily product updates and postings. And once again, be sure and tell them that you heard about it on the Man Cave and thank them for supporting live local music. All right. Now we're going to get back to Big Matt Hardy. There he is, right there. And Matt's got a tune he's going to do for you now. It's a Bryan Adams tune, and it's awesome. And he's awesome at it. Matt Hardy, very versatile singer here.
You guys can dance. There's some space up here. If you want to, Craig. Say it.
Look into my eyes, and you will see what you mean to me. Search your heart, search your soul, and when you find me there, you'll search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. Look into your heart, for you will find there's nothing left to hide. So take me as I am, take my life. Well, I would give it all, I would sacrifice. So don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. Oh, and I can't help it, there's nothing I want more. Oh, you know it's true. Oh, in everything I do, well, I do it for you. Oh, yeah. Well, there's no love, oh, like your love. Oh, and no other could give more love. There's no way unless you're there all the time, all the way. Oh yeah. Just look into your heart, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't tell me it's not worth trying for. Oh, and I can't help it. Well, there's nothing I want more. Well, I would fight for you. Oh, and I'd lie for you. Just walk the line for you. Yeah, die for you. You know it's true. Everything I do, oh, I do it for you.
Thank you.
Matt Hardy, right there. Got another one for you, Matt. That's a dandy here, too. This is maybe your piece de resistance. That's a college word for, one you do really well. Here he is, Matt Hardy.
Breathing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Oh, just a city boy, born and raised inside Detroit. He took the here in Delta, yeah, way out here in Delta. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine, the cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers are waiting, move up and down the boulevard in their shadows, searching in the night. I said, oh, street lights, the people, they're living just to find devotion and hiding somewhere in the night. I'm working hard to get my fill, 'cause everybody wants a thrill. I'm saying anything to roll the dice just one more time. 'Cause some will win, some will lose, and some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie, it never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers are waiting, up and down the boulevard in their shadows, searching in the night. The street lights, the people, they're living just to find devotion and hiding somewhere in the night. Yeah. Who don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Street light people, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Street light people, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Street light people, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Street light people.
Matt Hardy right there.
Thank you.
Fantastic. All right. So if I'm doing my math right, guys, we're going to be able to do one more Craig and one more Matt. And that should take us to the top of the hour. But first, Jed's is open. And the food is awesome. They got their famous fireballs and their jumbo wings. Yeah, you heard that right. Several jumbos because they're that big. Plus, kids eat free every day. Jed's has the NFL ticket. Come on out and enjoy any game. Have an ice cold beer at the best prices in town. If you haven't tried Jed's yet, I can't tell you how much you're going to love it. Jed's, everywhere you are in the Toledo area. All right. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. They came out to the cave. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody tuning in. We're not done yet. I'm just thanking people in case I forget because I'm not a bright man, Jenny. All right. Now I just have to find a camera that's on for, there we go. There he is. And they call him Craig Lewis. And here's the song. Now, which one do you want to close with? You got two here. You got Me and Mrs. or you've got After the Lovin'.
What do you want to hear? Me and Mrs. Jones.
All right, Me and Mrs. Jones.
My brother always hated me doing this, so I figured I'd do it.
Well, then we'll send this out to Arnie Lewis.
He'll love this.
There you go.
It's for you, Arnie.
We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We met every day at the same cafe, 6:30. I know she'll be there, holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite song. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We gotta be extra careful that we don't build up too high, 'cause she'll go her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Well, it's time for us to be leaving. It hurts so much inside. Now she'll go her way and I'll go mine, but tomorrow we'll meet the same place, the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. Yeah, we gotta be extra careful. Can't afford to build our hopes up too high. The same place, the same cafe, the same time. We're gonna hold up, talk it over. And I know that's wrong. Let me know, we gotta go on.
How about that? Craig Lewis. Thank you, Craig.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Matt Hardy's going to come up right now. Ooh, that mic needs some Viagra. Do you see it kind of sinking there? I don't know. What's going on with that? Here's Matt Hardy. And are you ready, Matt?
All the testosterone I got.
You're sending this one out to my wife. I'm a little, uncomfortable with that.
It's just her favorite.
All right, there you go. Matt Hardy with my wife's favorite right here on the Man Cave.
You make it
rat
sound
bastard.
so bad, Jeff. So bad. She says she's my biggest fan. See? It's actually a Journey song. In my life, I see where I've been. I said that I'd never fall again.
myself I was wrong. My searching ain't over. I know that when you love a woman, you see a world inside her. When you love a woman, you know she's standing by your side. Joy that lasts forever. There's a band of gold that shines, waiting somewhere. If I can't believe this one is true, to fall in love is so hard to do. I hope and pray tonight, somewhere you're thinking of me, girl. Yes, I know that you see a world inside her eyes. You know she's standing by your side. Joy that lasts forever. There's a band of gold that shines, waiting somewhere. Oh, it's enough to make you cry. When you see her walking by and look into her eyes.
It's probably one of my favorite Journey tunes. Go watch the video, you'll know why. Like the last song that he did with Journey before he quit.
You see a world inside her eyes. Oh, you know she's standing by your side. Joy that lasts forever. Well, there's a band of gold that shines. Whoa, love a woman. When you love her. When you love a woman, you see your world inside her eyes.
Matt Hardy. Matt, thank you.
Thank you.
Very well done. Now, for those of you at home, that's all there is. There isn't any more. For those of us here in the room, we're going to keep going. We're going to sing some more stuff for you. We might even sprinkle a few more singers in. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Please be sure and thank these sponsors for supporting live music and even pre-recorded sort of music tonight with the karaoke tracks. But these are just some singers that you need to hear. They're not in bands. You're not going to go into a nightclub and hear them because they're not singing anywhere with bands. But they're very good singers. I'm glad you got to hear them tonight. And thank you so much for tuning in. Again, thank the sponsors of the show for supporting live music. We'll see you all back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.